ball speed.
They go down, put an arm up on the bag to show that you've made the tackle. So left arm up, Dennis, left arm up. Up! Fight, get the ball out, drag the ball out, good, put it back in. Next one down. Up! Dragging the ball out. Up! Technically, what do we need off the ground first?
Hips up.
Hips up. Okay, so when we break this down, I just want you to recover first. So up. So hips first. Great position. Feet need to be where? Wide, probably shoulder width apart, not too wide. But they more importantly need to be up against the bag. Where are those refs? Okay, why do we want his feet up? What does it show you?
That he's on his feet.
That he's supporting his body weight. Perfect. So looking at these guys here to get their feet up. If his feet are at the back, put your feet out the back even more. Now lean on the bag. Okay. Looks to me like all of that weight, like we talked about earlier, weight's going through the shoulders. That's poor shape. More often than not, you just look at it, go, no, that doesn't look great. Doesn't look like he's supporting his weight. If his feet are up, looks a whole lot better. Next bit is head and chest right over the ball. So anyone who jackals the ball like that is likely to wear a forearm. Okay, right across the nose. If he's got head and chest over, it gives him a good opportunity now. As the tackler, you can also get up, bounce and fire. So you've made a tackle, sometimes it's a push down tackle. You recognize that you potentially can't steal it, but you can actually affect their breakdown. So you look to, we call it assaulting their cleaners, and you look probably a yard past the ball. This can be done at about 50-60%. As I said, for me, defensively it's brilliant. You're getting the tackle, you're getting the chop, you're getting this player as a tackler getting up and recovering. So he would obviously get up and reset. On this purpose, he actually becomes an opposition cleaner, and you get the role of the second man arriving in, punching through. Okay, so we'll do a few. Go, red. Through. And getting through, stay low, work through. Good contest, good. Next one's up. Go, green. Get through, don't wait for him there, through. Good, perfect. So for me, it's recognizing where the gain line is. Has the gain line been positive? Has the gain line been neutral or negative? Has the other team got momentum? All of these sort of things play a role into the player arriving at the breakdown, making a good decision. What we're doing here now is as he's arriving, he's now got to start to make a decision. The man on the floor just holds the ball. He never gives the ball up. So we'll just give it a quick go. You guys are going to get ready to chop and change in. Red! Up you come. So good decision to steal?
Yep.
Good. Technique? Good spot. Okay. Yellow! Up you come. Right decision? Fire through. Good. Next one up. Red! Okay. Good decision. That's just physics. So I suppose it's trying to get that player to just look at that breakdown as it's happening and make a decision whether he should either conquer or concede. If you go into the breakdown, try and conquer it, or concede that we've lost yards, just get round the corner and try and win those yards back. So once we got that decision right, then we look at the technical aspects of what he's actually doing in the breakdown, and then the decision making there. He's got his hands on, he's now dropped to a knee. You know, you need to release the ball. So all the decisions around the sort of the technical side of it is what we look at next once he's got the initial decision right. This man, game's now live. This man tackles, leg chop. He actually becomes their cleaner. These guys are arriving, and they decide what happens now. If he gets there first, he can go for the steal. If he gets there second, he can fire. This man either resets, bolts, does what he does. Okay, so we'll go through one at about 50% so you can see it happening, and then we'll go through it a little bit tougher than that. Let's go.
Still.
And bolter, same thing. The guy on the floor doesn't give the ball up. So you can see that's probably what, about 50%. All right, and all we're doing is encouraging those players as they arrive. Do I steal? Do I bolt? How far is that cleaner away? What's the tackle look like? Can I attack that ball? Can I not attack the ball? That communication is huge. Telling people what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. If the ref calls ruck, maybe he hasn't called it loud enough. Players shouting, all that information. So, the communication around a defensive breakdown is absolutely vital. I don't care what age you play at. or what level you played all the way through. So no, massively important.